I wasn't supposed to open the door. But when I heard my dead wife's voice whispering through the keyhole, I couldn't help it.
Sarah?
Let me in, baby. It's so cold out here.
Her voice was wrong. Too wet, like something was caught in her throat.
You're not Sarah. Sarah's dead.
I came back for you. Just turn the knob just a little.
The door creaked open on its own, and what stood there wasn't my wife.
Oh, God.
You let me in. Now you have to keep me.
The thing wearing Sarah's skin stepped inside. Its smile split too wide, teeth too sharp.
What do you want?
You know what I want. You buried me alive.
My blood turned to ice. Because she was right. I had.
That wasn't you. That wasn't Sarah.
Then why am I here?
The lights flickered. The air smelled like wet earth, like a fresh grave.
Yeah.
Too late. You already invited me in.
She lunged. I stumbled back, but her fingers wrapped around my wrist. Cold.
Let go.
Never again.
And then the whispering started, not just from her, from the walls, from the dark.
You shouldn't have opened the door.
A new voice, male, raspy, coming from the hallway.
Who the hell are you?
The last one who made the same mistake.
A shadow peeled itself off the wall, tall, thin, no face, just a mouth.
Now we're all here, forever.
The door slammed shut behind me. The lock clicked.
Welcome home.
And then the lights went out.
What do you want from me?
You know what you did.
You know why we're here.
The air grew thicker, like I was breathing in dirt. Like I was underground again.
I didn't mean...
Yeah.
Something brushed against my arm. Cold. Rotting.
You left us there.
No, I buried her, but not you. I don't even know you.
You will.
A hand clamped over my mouth, fingers pressed into my skin, wet and sticky.
No more lie.
The floor gave way beneath me. I fell. Not down, but through. Like sinking into quicksand.
What's happening?
You're coming with us.
The darkness swallowed me whole. And then... light. Flickering. A single bulb swinging overhead.
Welcome to your new home.
I was in a basement. Dirt floor. Wooden walls. And in the corner, 3 graves. 2 filled, 1 empty.
No.
You always knew where you'd end up.
Now dig.
A shovel slid across the dirt toward me.
Because I won't do it.
Then we'll put you in alive.
The bulb flickered again. When the light returned, they were closer.
You.
My hands shook as I reached for the shovel.
Good boy.
The dirt was cold, heavy, and as I dug, I realized I could already hear something scratching beneath it.
No.
Keep digging.
My fingers trembled as I brushed dirt from the lid. The wood was rotten, splintered, like something had been trying to get out.
You're almost there.
A sound came from inside the coffin, a slow, wet scratching.
There's someone in there.
Not someone, you.
The coffin lid burst open, a hand shot out, pale, bloated, wearing my wedding ring.
It's impossible.
Zip.
The thing in the coffin sat up. Its face was mine. but wrong, rotting.
Every night you've been digging. Every night we've been waiting.
The other graves began to tremble. Something was moving beneath them, too.
I'm dreaming. This isn't real.
Then wake up.
The thing wearing my face grabbed my wrist. Its skin sloughed off like wet paper.
Too late. You're already here.
The light bulb exploded. In the darkness, a dozen hands grabbed me, pulling me down into the empty grave.
Sweet dreams.
Forever this time.
The last handful of earth blotted out the light. The scratching started immediately. Not from above, but from inside the coffin with me. Cold fingers interlaced with mine in the dark.
We've been waiting so long to meet you.
The wood splintered beneath our joined hands. Somewhere far above, a new shovel struck earth. Someone else was digging. I shouldn't have opened the door. But when you hear a voice that sounds exactly like your dead brother, begging to be let inside, what would you do?
Please. It's so cold out here. Just let me in.
That was the first lie. Because when I cracked the door open, the thing standing there wasn't my brother. It was wearing his face. But its smile stretched way too wide.
Miss you, little brother.
Its voice was wet, like it had something stuck in its throat. Something alive.
That's not him. Close the door. Close it now.
My roommate lunged forward, slamming the door shut. But the knocking didn't stop. It never stops.
You can't ignore me forever. I'll just keep coming back.
And then the knocking started coming from inside the closet.
What the hell is that?
My girlfriend's voice trembled. She wasn't supposed to be here tonight.
Don't open it. No matter what you hear, don't open it.
But the closet door creaked open on its own. And inside was my brother's body. The real one. The one we buried last year.
Told you I'd come back.
Its mouth didn't move. The voice came from somewhere else, somewhere behind us.
There's something in the hallway.
The lights flickered. Shadows twisted into shapes that shouldn't exist. And then, the knocking started again. But this time, it wasn't just one door.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Every door in the house rattled at once.
We need to leave now.
Too late for that. Look.
The hallway stretched longer than it should have. The walls pulsed, breathing like flesh. And at the end of it stood my brother. Except now, his skin was peeling off in strips.
You didn't visit my grave, not once.
His voice wasn't coming from his mouth anymore. He was in my head, whispering.
What's happening to the light?
The bulbs burst, one by one, plunging us into darkness. But we could still see him, glowing.
Run. Just run.
We bolted for the back door, but the handle was gone. Just smooth, wet wood where it should have been.
You can't leave. We have so much to catch up on.
His fingers wrapped around my wrist. Cold. Too cold. And then the screaming started.
And who the hell is screaming?
It wasn't us. It was coming from upstairs, from my brother's old room. The room we sealed shut after he died.
That door's been nailed closed for a year.
The nails were sliding out on their own.
I've been so lonely.
The door creaked open. Inside, the walls were covered in writing. The same words. Over and over.
Let me in.
And then The knocking started again, but this time it was inside my chest.
You've always carried me with you.
My brother's voice slithered up my throat, tasting like grave dirt. I gagged, but my mouth wouldn't open.
His eyes. Oh God, his eyes are black.
My reflection in the hallway mirror wasn't mine anymore. The pupils swallowed everything, ink spilling down my cheeks.
Don't blink. It gets closer when you blink.
The air turned thick, syrupy. Every breath dragged in something rotten.
Remember when we'd hide under the bed as kids? You always left me behind.
The floorboards groaned. A hand, gray and bloated, slithered from beneath the couch.
It's under us.
The ceiling dripped. Not water. Something warm. Something alive.
The attic. It's moving in the attic.
The pull-down ladder crashed down on its own. From the darkness above, a wet, clicking sound, like a tongue peeling off teeth.
Go play with me again.
The wall started bleeding.
You were always the favorite, but now we're the same.
My skin prickled. Something moved beneath it.
Your face. It's changing.
I raised a trembling hand to my cheek. The flesh gave way like wet paper. No pain, just the terrible, creeping cold of something slithering into the hollow spaces inside me.
Don't fight it. It's easier if you don't fight.
The last light flickered out. In the dark, I felt hands. Dozens of them closing around my arms. My throat, not pulling me down.
Welcome home, little brother.
And then